good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time of day it is for you. In this video, I'm drawing a maned wolf using alcohol markers. What you're going to see is about 2.5 hours of filming sped up very, very fast into a time-lapse of sorts for your viewing pleasure. Before your eyes, you can see that I'm working from light to dark in each section, layering on color for depth, for shadow, and for texture. The photograph I'm looking at as a reference is from Wikimedia Commons. Unfortunately, I've yet to lay my own eyes on such a creature in the wild, but we in 2026 are blessed with the wonderful World Wide Web, so we have the ability to look at pictures of all sorts of living things from across the globe. While we watch this animal come to life on paper, I'm going to share some information that I learned just recently about the curious creatures known as maned wolves. The maned wolf is a large canine that lives in South America. Specifically, it can be found in Argentina, Brazil, Bolivia, Peru, Paraguay, and very rarely in Uruguay. It looks quite similar to the red fox, but it isn't a fox or a wolf, though it bears a striking resemblance. It has been called a fox on stilts by some because of the gangly long legs it trots around on. It is the only species in the genus Chrysocyon, which means golden dog in ancient Greek. It is the largest canine in South America, weighing 44 to 66 pounds, and stands up to 110 centimeters tall at the shoulder, making it also the tallest wild canid. It has long, thin legs and a dense reddish, russet-colored fur coat. Their diet consists of birds, fish, and small mammals like rabbits, wild guinea pigs, and other burrowing rodents. Maned wolves are most active during twilight hours, hunting between sunset and midnight to avoid the heat of the day, as well as interactions with potential predators or competitors. They are solitary animals, not hunting or spending time in packs like other wolves do. Maned wolves are omnivores, which means they also eat vegetables, sugarcane, tubers, and fruit. One of their favorite foods is a type of berry called the wolf apple, and as a result, they play a vital role in seed dispersal. They communicate mostly by scent marking, but also make loud calls known as roar barking. Maned wolves mate for life. Pups stay with their parents for up to a year, until they can survive independently, after which the family disbands, as they're solitary creatures. Despite this solo lifestyle, they return to the same partner each breeding season. Outside this period, couples communicate with their roar barks. Maned wolves can run very quickly in short bursts. They can reach speeds of up to 48 kilometers an hour when chasing prey or escaping predators like pumas and domestic dogs. The maned wolf has evolved to have such long legs, great eyesight, and excellent hearing because these are the optimal qualities needed for hunting small prey in open environments. Unfortunately, they can't climb trees due to the same features that give them such an advantage in the grasslands. For the maned wolf, the best environments to live in are both open and semi-open areas like grasslands, forests, and savannas. They are a keystone species in South America's Cerrado biome, keeping pest populations under control and dispersing the seeds of native plants, which keeps grasslands growing healthily. In Brazil, loss of habitat is mainly caused by fires that are set to clear land for factory farming. Once cleared, the land is used to grow crops that feed livestock for the meat and dairy industry. Its conservation status as a species is currently in the near threatened category. There are fewer than 17,000 mature maned wolves in the wild. The largest population is in Brazil, with just a few hundred maned wolves in countries like Argentina and Paraguay. In Peru, there are less than 40 individuals. That's not many at all when you think about it. In the picture I'm looking at to make my drawing, I think this maned wolf is a bit older. He's looking a bit gray and white around the ears and the side of the face, not as dark as other animals of the same species. You only notice little things like this when you're looking at the same animal over and over again, like looking at different reference pictures and trying to find the best one. So you're just looking like fox, a fox, a fox, a fox, a fox. It's kind of weird, but kind of cool. And this goes for people's faces, for me too, especially if you deal with many people frequently, like in jobs where you see many customers quickly, or crowds, just faces and faces, hands and ears and eyes and noses. Everybody looks kind of the same proportionally, but also not really at all. Mainly that everybody is human, yes, I hope, but not everybody looks exactly the same. To me, all zebras look the same, but if you had zebra eyes, it would be the opposite. As we get to the end of the video, I draw some whiskers with a fineliner pen, the only time I've used one for this drawing thus far. Then a white pencil crayon for some carefully feathered, fluffy fur, white maybe because he's old, or the sun is shining just so to illuminate the fur. The space between the eyes and the ears is a bit expansive because his head is low to the ground, and in the picture the neck continues up to the shoulders, the back, but I didn't include that, so maybe it looks a little off without that context. You can't think of everything before a planned act, but you can learn something afterwards from your own lack of foresight. I think it's quite nice, all things considered. I will draw more maned wolves from better angles that are more flattering, I think. Because it's fun. They're fun to draw. I like to draw dogs and canines. Wolf-looking animals. The shape of their heads are very distinct. You know exactly what you're looking at when you're looking at it. Like, oh, that's a wolf. That's a dog. You know exactly what it is. And I hope you learned something from either the information I've told you or from watching the drawing happen about, like, gradients and layering colors from darkest to lightest. Because that's all it is. But when your eyeballs look at it, you're tricked into thinking it's a real thing, which is very cool. Yes, it was a pretty quick drawing, and it was quite fun to do. And I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful night or day, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for watching. If you really liked it, please subscribe. There are more videos coming. I hope you enjoy. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.